All right, Jimbo, here we go.
Scheduled for one fall, and it is a first-round match for the Kuwait International Championship. Introducing first, making his way to the ring from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 244 pounds,
It will be Hunter Hearst Helmsley, the aristocratic snob from Greenwich, Connecticut in the United States, meeting the venerable veteran Butch of the Bushwhackers.
And that's stretching it a bit. And speaking of Butch from the Bushwhackers, I'm sure the crowd's going to go crazy when he comes out here. But how long has it been since he's been in single competition?
Down under, weighing in at 248 pounds, Bushwhacker Butch.
Down under, referring to New Zealand. A man action all around the world, and mostly, Doc, as you alluded to, with his tag team partner and lovable cousin, Butch. And Luke, I should say. I get them mixed up.
Well, I do too.
Bushwhackers.
Well, that's true. But, you know, speaking about Hunter Hearst Helmsley, you can't talk about him without thinking about his pet finishing maneuver, the pedigree. And I'm not trying to be comical here, and it's hard to hear myself with the deafening noise of this crowd. But if he applies that pedigree on Butch with that nose of Butch's, we could see some serious facial damage.
That's all right. You'll faint all right. And
what is he doing?
Well, Cousin Butch is taking a bite out of the posterior of Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and I guess we'll never know if it made a bruise. Well, Helmsley back in at 9. That breaks the count. And the referee, oh my, Helmsley tripped, and I think he jammed his nose into the canvas. Cousin Butch, oh, with a right hand right to the nose. And Butch with a side headlock. Finally you gotta break the hold. You gotta break the hold. And he does, oh.
Uh-oh, here comes Butch again. Whoa.
Nose first into the top turnbuckle.
Wondering where that came from. Uh-oh.
Butch is hanging on to the nose. Helmsley's nose is so big it's like grabbing a hold of a suitcase handle. Not to be confused with Bushwhacker Luke.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments out here, you're not going to see any pacing by the WWF champion, Shawn Michaels, or the British Bulldog.
Well, the foot, again, find the nose. How could you miss that nose? Downstairs goes Cousin Butch. And again, Helmsley driven face first into the canvas. That WWF Championship match is still to come. And for the first time, Doc, I think Helmsley may have the advantage.
Well, it's been a long time coming, I'll tell you that much.
Helmsley now having his way with Cousin Butch, who I would assume is in his mid-40s, been wrestling at least 25 years. Originally from New Zealand, that's where the Bushwhackers got their start, in their home country of New Zealand. And there's a kick to the abdomen. Hunter Hearst Helmsley now in control. And I think the fatigue factor, Doc, is beginning to set in on the veteran from New Zealand.
Well, I don't know about him. It's setting in on me, and I'm not even in the ring.
Good point. Helmsley misses the elbow. Cousin Butch going back to those right hands. And Helmsley catches our fine cousin coming in. And one, two. If the referee had gotten to 5 there, Helmsley would have been disqualified. In other words, a WWF superstar has a count of 5 to break an illegal maneuver. And there's a sleeper hold. Helmsley with a fine head of hair, I'll say that for him.
Yeah.
He's a haircut in my book, but that's another story.
Tell you, I'm surprised Helmsley is yet to go for the pedigree.
Helmsley may have thought this was going to be so easy that he wouldn't have to use the pedigree.
Well, he was wrong there.
Sure was. Oh, Helmsley upside down.
He's a little cocky. He always tries to talk to his opponent.
There's a clothesline and a near fall.
You know, trash talking, a la Muhammad Ali.
In his younger days. Seems like only yesterday when that happened. Oh my! There's the reversal of the Irish whip into a knee to the abdomen, and now Helmsley has reasserted himself. Helmsley in control now.
There he goes. He's setting up with the pedigree.
Helmsley driving Butch's face into the canvas. That move is known as the pedigree, and Hunter Hearst Helmsley has advanced.
Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley will face in the second round either Savio Vega or Mr. Bob Backlund. Helmsley's nose looks to be swollen.
Oh, I can imagine so.